My name is Shane Nelson. This is my wife, Carli. We've been married for, 8 years now. Been members here at Immanuel for a year. We have 3 kids, almost 5, 2 and 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 months.
Just being in small group, in the Bacon small group, has been really sweet. We just started that recently, and that's been really sweet to just let the kids run free after dinner and not have to worry about them as much, and then also try and regurgitate the word alongside other people that are in similar life seasons as us. That's been really good. And also having the church bring us meals after having Zachariah, that was a huge blessing in the midst of a winter storm too. Everybody a few days before, they're like, hey, we're planning on this, but the snow's coming. Can we bring it early? Yeah, absolutely. So we had a freezer stocked full of food, and that was just a huge blessing to be taken care of and thought of and loved on, and
Yeah, so belonging here at Immanuel has really blessed me in the fact of, community just comes together. It just all falls in. There's people here that just want, to show the love of God, and it's very evident as soon as you walk in the door. It's overwhelming sometimes, to be honest, to just be kind of overwhelmed with people that just want to know you and be a part of your life, and just not just love you but love your kids. And that's something that you've got to get used to. But it's the best thing ever, just to have people around that aren't just there, just walking through everything. They want to know you. They want to know your heart. They want to know your family. It's more of just a very intentional aspect from Sunday morning all the way to Wednesday night meals and Sunday school classes. So it's been really great.
And all throughout our marriage, so we have moved 7 times in 8 years, and we have never felt the way we do about being known and about being loved. We've never felt this way of the overwhelm of just people coming up and saying, hey, I haven't seen you before. We've been here 3 years or whatever, and just it's nice to meet you. Glad you're here, and it hasn't really always been that way ever. And so that has really meant a lot.
We were talking this week about this. It's one of those things she's like, why are we so busy? It's because people want to be we have friends that want to hang out with us. We had dinner at some friend's house. We had them over for dinner that 2 nights later, just to, again, have community, be in community with, get to be a part of each other's lives. We have kids the same age, and they just love to play together. So it also, doesn't help when they're just can we see them? I guess so. So, having friends that, genuinely want to come over and have dinner and invite us over for dinner, and having, small group, with the Bacons, and being able to go over and let the kids play with other kids their same age, and just let them run around. And
Wednesday
then
night,
we can go to have Bible study ourselves and just be able to have that time to just rest and not have to worry about are the kids okay? We can actually, spend some time in the Word and do community with other adults in the same life stages. And man, that's been a huge blessing. It's late nights, but man, what a huge blessing it's been in just the short time we've been going. I think people should belong to a church because it's a family. You have your ups and downs in life, and your family's always there with you, no matter what. And that's something that we really feel here at Immanuel, and that's one thing that we're really, it's really important to us. Even from day one, when we stepped in the doors and we did the new member class, Lee would talk to us about, if we don't if this isn't the right fit for us, then he wants to help us find a church. I'm like, okay, well, he gets it. He understands that it's not just about numbers or people in a pew. It's about a family. It's about feeling connected. It's about feeling like you belong to the church body. And that's really important to us and our family. And we felt like we belong here. And it's been a huge blessing for us in that way. And I think it's very important for every Christian to do that, just to have that community around them. If you have a community around you, you're not supposed to be alone. It's not not how we're supposed to live life. So I think it's very important for every Christian to be a part of a community and a local church.
If you want community, just talk to someone, and it's so good. Y'all, even when your 3 kids under 4 go to bed at 9:30 2 or 3 times a week, it's worth it. It's so worth it.
Hey, just take the step. It's your hesitancy is not about anything. The Lord's going to grow that. The Lord's going to grow you in whatever you step into, and that's something that is great. The Lord's going to grow you, and you're not supposed to be a infant Christian for forever. So it's great to take that step. And yeah, we were hesitant. We can't get anywhere on time anymore, and that's a pet peeve of mine. But being able to be a part of a community and be in small group and go to Sunday school class and just be in those groups of people that truly care about us and want to know what's going on. Yes, our kids don't go to bed till 9 o'clock anymore, but it's worth it to have the time with those other believers. I think it's very important to take that step, and just try one out. And if it doesn't fit, try another one. It's not a permanent thing. No one's gonna make you sign your life away to go to a small group. It's not about whose you're in. It's about you being in one. God's gonna use that more than anything else.